Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope y'all are feeling good, man. Rick, I got three things for you. First and foremost, man, are you feeling this gas pump piece?
Yeah, man, that's a lot. I'm talking about those prices are up, and I heard something.
And it's not going to get any better.
Yeah, I know.
No, so for those that I mean, it's gone up 11 cents in the last 2 days, 55 cents on average. And for our brothers and sisters in California, they feeling it because the average cost of gas right now is above $5.
Right.
And that's not for premium for those of you that missed it. But the reality is it could potentially get worse, Rick, not just for us, but globally. And here's the challenge, right? Because right now, most of the world is unified in trying to solve the problem of not relying on Russian fuel. But I don't know how long that alliance can stay intact because Europeans require Russian fuel way more than we do. We have the ability to go to Mexico, Venezuela, even the Saudis. Europe is not doing the same thing. And so this alliance around trying to control gas prices may break down in the coming weeks or months, depending on how long this war goes on, because the rest of the world doesn't have the other options that we do. And as a result, the alliance that's in place may not be in place, which in essence still potentially sees our gas prices going up. So that's something that we're going to continue to pay attention to. Also in Russia, many of you all know that Brittney Griner, who is a 7-time WNBA All-Star with the Phoenix Mercury, is being detained in Russia. It is said that she was arrested for drug smuggling. And essentially what that means is she came into the country and they're saying that she had hash in a not an inhaler, but a vape. Now, listen, y'all, let's be clear. There are several issues of Americans and others throughout the world that have been detained in Russia on stuff that's not even real. And so we don't even know if these charges are actually real or not. We do know that the war is making it much more difficult. And we also know that there's several other pieces at play here. One, it's not like the Russians have any love for the LGBTQI plus community. And so there are those activists who are in Russia that are saying that is exacerbating the issue. And then there's another issue for me, y'all, which is the reason why she's in Russia is because WNBA players got to play in other parts of the world during the off season because they don't get paid enough by the WNBA.
Right.
And so you got all of these issues at play. And so first is her safety. And many on the State Department side are working to get her returned. There are many that think that they're trying to detain her right now because they want to do a prisoner swap where they're able to get a Russian who's detained here, and they wanted to have a high-profile person to negotiate that because, you know, Putin is a G. But after her safety, there's just a lot here, and I hope we've heard conversations even this week about a team getting fined for the WNBA because they chartered a private jet because the WNBA, the league, doesn't pay for WNBA players to be in first class on commercial flights. And for some of you that think, oh, why should they? Because they tall as hell. Yeah. And because it's uncomfortable to be in coach. This isn't about some luxury. This is literally just about sisters who are taller than most people on the planet having to sit and coach when you play for a professional sports team in the United States of America.
At the highest level, Jeff.
Dude, it's insane. So I don't want to lose sight of us making sure that Sister Brittney gets home. But there's so much more to this around the issue of equity and sisters in the NBA that we got to talk about. Last but not least, you all, there was a serious piece of legislation that was passed by the Senate yesterday unanimously, and that is the Emmett Till anti-lynching bill. For those of you that aren't clear, this is the 200th time that they've attempted to pass outlawing lynching. And what this really says, you all, is it's a bill that would make it possible to prosecute a crime as a lynching when a conspiracy to commit a hate crime results in the death or serious bodily injury. And that's what Bobby Rush said.
3 Republicans
yesterday.
voted against it.
Well, not this time. This time it was unanimous in the Senate. So last year in 2020, it was blocked.
Right.
And that was the last time. But this time in the Senate, it was voted by unanimous consent. So it's going to President Biden's desk to sign, and this will be a law in the short term, which is a real win for the Biden administration when they don't have a whole lot of legislative wins. So this is going to be at the power of our attorneys and our courts very shortly, and something that we actually need. Those are 3 things I got for y'all. Y'all can hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Y'all have a fantastic Tuesday. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I'll check y'all on Thursday.